So between washing my car, even with the car wash room, but drying it, and today cleaning because there's been 2 people to come look at this room in my apartment for rent because my roommate's leaving. My back it's literally gone. It's probably about an 8 or 9 for pain. Usually my back's at like anywhere from a 2 to a 4, and then if I try and do something, it just like doubles the pain. And then I don't want it. My back is telling me, hey, if you keep doing it, yeah, I'm gonna throw your back out. I'm gonna throw it out just to piss you off. So if I push my back beyond my ligaments, it says F you. I'm not talking about doing anything strenuous like lifting. I'm talking about just basic stuff. That's how bad the back is. It's the doctor says kyphosis. It's not scoliosis. It's scoliosis and another one. So it's kyphosis. So it's curved like this, and then it's also, if you look at my back, it's curved like an S. So my back is curved 2 ways. So finally got a cane. Last time I threw it back out, it stands on its own. But this cane's crappy, and I don't trust it. It says 500 pounds. I'm not even 290, and I'm tall, so I put it on the bottom hole, and it was flexing, so I had to move it up one. These weld jobs are super sketch. It's made in China. Chinese a-holes. You're messing with people's health, and look, they spot welded it. Just barely spot welds on a crappy little plate. This cane was almost $40 with tax too. Like complete garbage, but it's better than nothing, and it's better than a cane that falls over. When your back's out and your cane falls over, you're basically screwed. So it's better than nothing. The rubber grips are nice, just the cane, the material itself, are just cheaply made. But as I figured out, I know what medication you need now, thanks to going to urgent care. Before I was taking baclofin, and my doctor, before he retired, he had the same back problems. He was a vet. He had a lot of stomach problems I do, so he understood. I would go there and he would refill it. Do you need any more? Not like giving me too many, but I told him 30 a month just in case I need it, which is normal for anybody with messed up back. I didn't take 30 months, but he understands that if you throw your back out, you need them right now and you will be using a lot. So I needed to have them on standby, that because usually make a doctor's appointment, you can't be seen that day. So usually it's a couple of days to a week. Right now it's a month. I have a new doctor now and it's months. I made an appointment like 2 months ago and they're saying August. So that's why you need to have 30 pills on standby for a bad back. So he was no problem. He understood that. Well, I had plenty of those pills left because he'd give me refills, right? So I would keep one in my car and one in my house in case I throw my back out or go camping and I'm somewhere where, I don't want to lose the whole thing of it, right? So I was kind of stocking up, which is nice because when my back did go out, I would take like 2 or 3 days and they'd go super quick. So instead of my back being thrown out for like 2.5 weeks, after a week, I would start feeling relief, which was great. New doc, he retired because my pills are expired. I'm like, oh, okay, they're not working that great anymore. Let me go to Walmart and get a refill. And they said, oh, it's been too long. You got to tell your doctor to make an appointment. Cool. Well, this is pandemic, right? So I called a doctor and I had to wait a month. I'm like, oh my God. I threw my back out again between that month and I had shitty ass pills. So that was absolutely horrible. Like trying to wipe your ass and your back is out and your pills suck. Hate life, right? So after waiting a month just to get a refill, I find out my doctor retired. I'm like, oh, fuck. I finally found a good doctor in my life, which took me forever, and he retires. This new doctor is a complete moron. My back is curved in 2 places. It's easily in the computer if you go look. What does he do? Oh yeah, why are you taking that? Just take Advil. That's like a narcotic. That's for muscle spasms. Yeah, no shit, dipshit. Why do you think I'm here? I have muscle spasms. If you look at my record, and if you did your doctor duties, you would realize that. Don't you think if our Advil and stuff worked, I would have not made the appointment, not waited a month, asked for refills, and I would have went to the grocery store and got a $10 thing Advil? Obviously it doesn't work, stupid. That's why I'm here. If you look at me, you can realize I'm hunchback of Notre Dame. My back is curved like this, and it's curved like an S. It's called kyphosis, which says in my records. So before even looking, he denies my pills. I'm pissed because my back's killing me. I have spasms all the time. My back is out. I need to have pills on hand so I don't hurt myself. So that when my back gets like it is now, I can take them and not throw my back out. And if I do happen to throw my back out, it'll take it from like up to 3 weeks down to maybe a week or more. Like cuts in half, which is great. So he's an idiot. Like, didn't even bother looking at my records. I waited a month for an appointment. It's like 15-minute drive each way, right? And then you just sit in the lobby for 20 minutes, only for this jackass to tell me to take Advil. So, I was like, that's what I have. It was like muscle spasms. So I figured he gave in and put my pills through. Obviously, I'm not doing on pills. My other doctor gave me 30, and I've had them for like half a year. He gave me 30 a month, which was nice. I never need that many, but when I did need them, they would go fast. So I had 2 canisters. So I keep one in my car, a couple in my car, in case I went camping and forgot them or something. My back was killing me, and I had one in the house. But they expired. I had plenty left, and I told him that. I'm like, look, I'm not here because I'm, taking too many. You can clearly see that last time I got a refill was a year ago. That's why I'm here. I go to the front. She's like, okay, your next appointment date. I'm like, where's my prescription? Oh, that's what you wanted? Well, generally that's why people go to the doctor to get the prescription. I can't go to Walmart and just get it by myself. Like, duh, this guy's a doctor, he's a new doctor, he's a complete idiot. She goes, oh yeah, I'll go talk to him. So I'm like thinking, great, I'm finally gonna get the pills after waiting a month. 20-minute driving, sitting here for 20 minutes. I'll actually have pills in case my back goes out or it gets super painful. Oh, yeah, we'll call it in at Walmart, right? Go to Walmart. Wait in the Walmart line for 20 minutes after my back's killing me. Like, at this point, I'm already living, right? Oh, yeah, they didn't call it over yet. Call a doctor. Yeah, Walmart needs you to call it over. Oh, yeah, we'll call it over. Okay. Wait 15, 20 more minutes. Go back in line at Walmart. No, they didn't call it over yet. Why? You should have called it over when I left. You should have gave me the pills when I was there and did that. That way, on the way home, I go to Walmart and go back home. I need to get my medication before I go home so I don't go back out because my back is killing me. My back is going to go out, you stupid idiot. That's why I'm a doctor, to get my pills. Like, duh, hello. Like, I have a name. I'm in the system for a reason. Like, dumbass. So this is back and forth of calling places and them not putting it through Walmart. I'm like, I don't think Walmart's this dumb. No, it was my new doctor who was a complete dumbass. And so after multiple times of calling and saying they're going to put it through, I had to drive back there and say, look, I need to go home. I need to get my medication on the way home. I cannot go home until you guys call it through. I've been waiting at Walmart for an hour. Where she go? Oh, well, he's out to lunch. Are you kidding me, dude? You should have put it through after I left, like a normal doctor. You put it through, go along, pick it up. And then I called you guys twice. You wouldn't put it through. Now you tell me I have to wait till after lunch for another hour? I have no choice. I have to get my medicine or go home. I'm not going to drive 15 minutes home after I've been here forever and then wait for them to come back at lunch and call them and then drive another 15 minutes back. Like, so I literally just sat in that parking lot for like an hour. Livid. Like, if your back hurts and you're dealing with stupid idiots and it's something simple, you would be livid too. Right? Lunch comes. Walk back in there. Oh, yeah, we'll call it through. Call Walmart again. No, they didn't call it through. Now, at this point, it's like 3 times now. Plus, I waited an hour. Plus, I waited probably a total of another hour at Walmart, too. For BS back and forth. And he didn't want to give me the pills I needed in the first place. So, at this point, they're just jerking around. So I called him. I'm like, look, I need to go home. My back's killing me. It's going to go out. You guys have said multiple times you're going to call it through, and you haven't called it through. What's the issue here? I need my medication. Oh, yeah, he just wants you to take Advil. Well, I know what he wants to take, but I know what I need to take. That's why I made the appointment and waited a month. Like, obviously, if Advil would ever worked, I wouldn't need to be here in the first place. Like, it's not rocket science. People make doctor's appointments because they need medication. If they didn't need medication, they wouldn't call. They wouldn't wait the month to get the medication. Plus, there's this magical thing called technology, and there's a computer. You can see I've been going for the same thing. If you look at my back, you can see it's just curved in 2 places. You can see all my past x-rays. It's like, bro, people can't be this retarded. So as I figured out this was not going anywhere, they're just dragging me around. I've been here for 2 hours. I'm hungry. I'm tired. Like, I've been here all day. I said, forget it. You guys are no help. Thanks for nothing. You guys made me wait hours and you just jerked me around and I hung up on them. Haven't been back since. I switched doctors. I had to wait a month to get in because it's crazy right now. People trying to get doctors. So my back went out and I had to go to urgent care. So I picked one that's different because the other urgent care, like, you literally sit there 4 hours, it's crowded. Like, I'm not trying to get COVID. So I picked one that had great reviews. I knew it was a new building, so I'm like, it's gonna be clean, and the reviews were true. I walked up. Well, I had my mom give me a ride because I could not walk. My garage door had a combination, and I'm 6'4", so I would have had to bend down, unlock it, lock it, twist the lock, and do that twice. No way in hell I'm doing it. My back is out. So I had to get a ride, had my cane. I'm crippled. I can barely walk. I'm trying not to fucking cry because I look like a fucking retard. My pain level is like a 10. Like, literally about to fall over. It hurts trying to hold myself up. If you've ever thrown your back out, you have to hunch over because trying to hold yourself up is the worst pain in the world. So get there. Super nice. The second we pull up, she walks out, right? Checks the temperature, gives me a mask, sanitizes my hands, brings me into the waiting room. There's nobody in there. I was in and out maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops. She put me in a room, took all my name, blah, 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 down. Why are you here? I'm like, my back's out. She would ask, like, what's your pain level? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I need a back shot if possible because I can barely walk. She was like, oh, okay, yeah. It's like, make sure you ask for a back shot if you go to urgent care because they generally don't like giving them out, but you have to put in their brain, like, you have to tell them how bad. If you just go in there, oh, my back's painful, they'll just give you like 10 pills and be on your way because they can only allow you like 10 pills because it's like urgent care, right? But I told her I'm crippled, I can't walk, my back has gone out. If I don't get a back shot, I'm going to be in worse shape for the next 2 weeks. So as long as I explained to them how bad my back was and they understood, and then she has to go back and ask somebody else to get approval for my back shot. And I also asked them, is the back shot covered? Because they're normally like $100 and something. I have Medi-Cal, so I made sure they take Medi-Cal on the website, but it says they take Medi-Cal. So I went there, and she's like, well, we're under contract with them, and just gave me some weird story. So I'm like, is it in cost or not? I'm like, I want it either way. I'm just curious, like, because $100 I'm going to have to borrow from somebody to pay back, but I have no choice. Just give me the back shot. Well, yeah, if you get a bill, just call us. That doesn't tell me if it's covered or not. Luckily, I didn't get the bill, and thank God she gave me a back shot, and these people are super nice, super helpful. She gave me 10 pills. She's like, that's all we can give you. I'm like, that should work. That should at least get me out of my thrown out back, enough to get the doctor. Well, I didn't know if you sign up for a new doctor, it takes months to go in. Anyways, but I'm like, you're going to shoot with my ass cheek, aren't you? Big ass long needle, right? If you ever had a back shot before, it's amazing. Amazing. When you throw your back and you've been in pain like days and weeks, and you're just like, pain gone. It goes from like a 10 to a 2. You're like, okay. So, shot my ass cheek up. It's like in your higher hip. And make sure you get a ride because they don't want you driving with a back shot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a steroid or something or whatever it is. Plus the pills they give you, they don't want you driving and just popping the pill on the way home. So you kind of have to ride. If you have a bad back and you go urgent care, make sure you get a ride. So she asked if I had a ride. I said, yeah, my mom's waiting up front. And so for legal reasons, you have to just sit there for 5 to 10 minutes or something, which is because they want the medicine to kick in before you leave. That way, if issues or, if you have like a side effect to it, you're there. They don't want you to leave and say it didn't work and then get them in trouble. So I was like, yeah, no problem. Sit here for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, my back started feeling better. She's like, it came in as a working? I'm like, oh, hell yeah, it's working. I'm like, I went from like a 10 to like a 2 or 3. And she's like, oh, that's good. Okay, you can go. And made sure, like, it's actually giving me a ride outside. But, like, I gave them 5 stars on Google. Most amazing service I've had anywhere in general. And I highly recommend them to everybody. Or anybody asks, like, oh, where'd you go for urgent care? Boom. So my back went from me being crippled and could barely walk and in severe pain and wanting to cry to I was able to walk around Walmart almost standing up completely straight without my cane. I had it in my hand just in case, like to support myself if I stopped, but I could walk around. I was literally picking up groceries, picking up soda, putting in the car. Walmart's the same shopping center, so I had my mom take me there too. If I need groceries, if my back's out, I can't go to the store. So get it here while I'm here. So best urgent care I went to, and like I said before, I was taking baclofin. It was good, but I definitely needed something stronger. So when I went to urgent care, I was nervous. They gave me a new pill. I was like, I hope it works better. It's good or close to baclofin, though at least I can take 2 or 3 a day. Well, she gave me these little blue pills, and I have one left because my doctor's appointment is still like in August. So I still have like a month to go. So I'm probably going to take this tonight, though, because this is amazing. It's like 3 times better than baclofin. Baclofin was like an hour and a half for it to kick in, and then if my pain level is on 10, it would go down to maybe like 6. With this, like 15, 20 minutes, I'm feeling better, and it goes to like a 2. So huge difference. Thank God I went to urgent care. Now I know what back pills to take. This one helps me sleep much better than baclofin too. Like, I have the best sleep in my life. Now, I've taken it and been up watching YouTube and whatever, no problem. But if you take it in like 30 minutes, if you start to lay down, you will literally just out of nowhere. So you can't take the drive at all. But if you have back pain, and like I have insomnia too, so this is pulling double duty. It's allowing my pain to go away so I can sleep, and it's allowing me to go to sleep because I have problems sleeping. You know, I don't sleep until like 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you name it. And like sometimes I have to like have caffeine so I should have a sugar crash. But this pill, I will put in the comments too, is cyclobenzapr, and it says it's generic for flexeril. And if you have back problems, you go to urgent care and you ask for a back shot, but your back has to be like completely out for them to give it to you. So you have to explain to them how bad it is. If you say that my back hurts and it's like a 2, they're probably not going to give it to you. But my back was at 10. Like, my back's thrown out. It's been out for like a week. So it was like literally an emergency. So she gave me a back shot. And then make sure you find out if it's covered for your insurance, because it'll be like $100. They will send you a bill. It's probably more money now. And then also, if they give you medication, make sure it's covered if you have Medi-Cal. Just make sure they give you the generic one. If they give you like the other one, you'll be looking like $80. Like, I have eye allergies, which I haven't had in a while. My eye will literally puff up, like swollen, and looks like a zombie from The Walking Dead. My eyes are bloodshot. Like, I have a picture of it somewhere. It's freaky. So when my doctor didn't retire, he has a lot of the same issues I did. So he knew what medication to give me, because I was trying eye drops, everything. I was just like, I literally was one-eyed, and then I finally looked up on Google because I knew someone was a nurse, and she's like, yeah, you want to go get that because you will go blind if it keeps getting worse. I'm like, oh shit. She's like, yeah, don't take eye drops. Like, I was buying like every kind of eye medication that's working until I can get the doctor. My doctor wrote a prescription. It's literally a 1-ounce cream. It's like this big, tiniest thing ever. So I go to CVS, and they're like, oh, it's going to be $95. I'm like, what the? I'm like, for 1 ounce of cream? Or one? I mean, she's like, yeah. I'm like, can you call my doctor before they close and get the generic version? I was like, I have Medi-Cal. I need it to be free or a couple of dollars. So I called back and gave the generic version. It was free and covered. So make sure you get the generic, make sure it's covered, and make sure you ask for a back shot if your back is that bad. But now I know when I do go to the doctor, this doctor I switched to, there's multiple offices around me. Within an hour, I think there's like 10. So I'm good to go, and some of them have pharmacies inside, so I can do it all in one place, which is nice. And now I know which back pill I want. This one. I know which works. I'm demanding this one and this one only, and this is the one they're going to give to me because it's the only one that works. So that's my backstory, and that's my back, how effed up it is. And it's hurting, so this video's 20 minutes now, so I hope you enjoyed the story. And I'm out. I'm dipping out. I'm going to enjoy my sausage cushion, finish what I have to do. I think Get You Do It Delirious is posting the videos. So I'm going to eat some pizza, watch YouTube, charge my phone, and I would say enjoy the day, but my back's messed up and I'm broke, so not really enjoying too much, but can't wait to get my doctor's appointment and be that done and have refills of back pills so I know if my back goes out, I have some strong ass medication. If you have insomnia and back problems, ask for this medication.